Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today. And so this one is going to be based upon a romantic connection, meaning that you have had some sort of romantic energy exchange between you and this individual. This is somebody that you are in separation with completely, as in they are a love from your past. And this is very specific, this message, meaning like the energy that I'm going to be tapping into today. This is in regards to a person that did you wrong. Okay, something happened. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know why I felt inspired to do this reading. So if you guys are not interested in hearing the intro, not a problem. Just go ahead and go to the timestamps in the description box below. Or I should say the timestamp, since we're not going to be doing a pick a card reading. Now, sometimes people tune into my readings and they're a little confused. They're like, I don't understand. Is this a pick a card? If I have not indicated that it's a pick a card and you do not see timestamps in the description box, that just means that I am just tapping into overall energy. And whoever resonates with the message, it means that it's meant for them. And if you're really scratching your head and you're trying, like you're really confused about a reading, that is a red flag right there that it's not the reading for you. So there's no reason to, really rack your brain and get confused. So you're either going to resonate with this reading or you're not. I have created like an outline here. And as a matter of fact, because of everything that was just channeled here and me putting together this reading, this is a reading that's actually going to go into my Etsy shop. Now, I'm going to be tapping into Goddess Hecate, okay? This particular organite here, so of course that inspired me as well, has been created by Sherry at Wing and Bell. So I will list her website down below. But the Goddess Hecate is a shadowy goddess. And the reason that we're tapping into shadowy energy today is because we're definitely tapping into a person that did you wrong, that may have been in their darkness or their shadows. They were operating out of a negative place when they were dealing with you. And so we're going to help you to just kind of see where this person was at, where they may be at towards you now, where they're at on their journey. Are they sorry? Have they learned their lesson? What was the point of you and this person coming together? And, what spirit wants you to hold, hold in your space for them. As well as if there is a possibility in this lifetime that you two may communicate or see each other ever again. So we're going to be tapping into all that stuff. It's going to be a very deep reading. And it's probably going to be a longer reading too. So if you guys are not into longer readings, no worries. And as usual, put everything that I'm using in the description box below. And I will go ahead and, let you guys know what I'm using as I use it. But the Hecate goddess, she's a Greek goddess. And she was actually capable of good and evil. So this is like our light side and our dark side. But the thing is, Goddess Hecate is more powerful in the evening. So she's connected to the moon. The moon has to do with shadowy energy to me. So this is about, our illusions, the things that we're trying to get clarity on. And that's exactly what we're supposed to do. And it also talks about Goddess connected to doorways. The fact that we have this key right here, this is key. So I'm hoping that whatever comes through this reading today is going to be essential in your healing, to help you to see things from a different perspective. Maybe a lot of you are in pain right now over an old situation that you just can't seem to close that door. So I think it's very significant that there is a key in that pyramid. So I'm really drawing in. And it also is a goddess connected to ghosts. This is a ghost from this past. This is something that might be haunting you. Maybe some kind of energy is going to come through where you're going to see that this person's actually more haunted than you realize. Sometimes seeing things from other people's perspectives, we don't feel so wounded by them because we see that they're also a wounded person. Do you see? So one of the reasons that I felt inspired to do this reading, and some of you might laugh, and that's totally fine. But the thing is, The Bachelor, okay? So I am a huge fan of the whole Bachelor series. I have no idea why. I got involved with it, I would say probably, like 10 years ago. And it's so funny because it's not something that I would normally watch, but for some reason, I don't know, you just get addicted to trashy television, and that is what did it for me. So anyways, this particular season, a lot of crap happens and a lot of things, the way that two people come together, how's it really going to work? How do you really know somebody? Aside from all of that, there was a situation that happened that the guy that she chose in the very end ended up being there for all the wrong reasons. As a matter of fact, he actually had some sort of a girlfriend connection before he came on the show. And what really got me was listening to this woman who he had built a connection with, that, before he went on the show, and just kind of how discarded she felt after the whole situation, because ultimately he ended up winning, which he probably didn't think in a million years that would happen, and really downplayed their connection and really said a lot of things that made this person, this girl who was kind of waiting for him when he got back from the show, he never spoke to her again. Of course, this is all according to what's happening here on just the radio and social media. So I'm getting, of course, all this information, via another party. I don't know any facts, so don't quote me on these, but this is just what I've heard. That she never heard from this guy again. Basically, he told her he loved her, he cared about her, and that he was just going on the show for some sort of exposure for his music career, but that, he would come back and they would resume their relationship. And she even had contact with his family while he was gone and this and that. So it's just like, definitely they had some sort of situation going on. So he obviously went on to The Bachelor, and maybe he fell in love with the Bachelorette, and, maybe that really did happen. But the thing is, the way that he treated her afterwards was so crappy. The way that he just kind of discarded her like trash. The way that he publicly let her and everyone else know that really it wasn't that special to him. It really tugged at my heart because of a situation that I had gone through. Now, I've gone through many heartbreaks before. I've broken hearts, so it's like I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I'm sure a lot of you have as well. But there was a particular situation in my life that really, really got to me. And I can't really tell you why, but it just really did. And it was one of those situations where I don't feel like I deserved it. I don't feel like I did anything. I mean, maybe there were some things that I did that this person didn't like, and so they just realized after a period of time that I wasn't really what they wanted. But it was the way that they went about it. It was the way that they went about closing this cycle up with us or ending things with me. A lot of things just were really not upfront and honest, and I unfortunately had to hear things from a third party as to what was really going on. And some of the things that came through that conversation were so mind-blowing and so gut-wrenching and so heartbreaking to me, because the one thing that this girl said here on the show this morning when I had listened to it was that she had heard that he was actually seeing other women when they were together, when he was saying that he loved her and all this other stuff. So like, that was just a mind blow. Not only was this whole Bachelorette series and all this other stuff a mind blow in the way that he handled it, but that when they were together, he was even seeing other women. Of course, this could just be hearsay, just like the information that I got from that third party may have been hearsay. Maybe there was an agenda. I don't know. All I know is the way that it affected me, and it affected me on such a significant level that even still to this day, I carry around a wound. So that's why I feel like this reading can really resonate with some of you out there that are in that same kind of energy. Sometimes we just get certain things done to us, or certain feelings that we thought that were there for the other person, just to find out that actually it was just either all a lie, or it was just like this person was so broken or even so cruel that how could they even act that way? Now, I want to clarify that this individual never said that they loved me. They never said to me, you're the only one for me, but they did say other wonderful things to me that did make me feel very unique and very special, and also gave me the indication that there wasn't anyone else. Not that we had a commitment or anything like that, but I think you just kind of expect, I guess, that if somebody's really into you and they're really enjoying you, then why would they be going out with other people? And I think that's just where my mindset was at. And so I understood where this girl, this other woman, with the whole Bachelor situation, I understand where she was coming from, because they were asking her, so, did he ever say that you guys were exclusive? And she's like, well, I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but usually when someone's saying that they love you, like I'm assuming. So yes, we can all make assumptions, right? And there is a difference between treating someone, like crap and treating somebody good. And you make a conscious choice. And the thing is, this guy did not make a conscious choice to treat her good and to end things properly, just as this situation that, I'm thinking of at this moment. The way that it all went down, the way that it was handled, the lies, the hurt, the deception, and all this other crap, like it just wasn't necessary. It just wasn't necessary at all. And yes, there were red flags. And yes, there were conversations that were that actually took place to where I sat down with this individual and I said, hey, this is what I'm hearing. Is this true? Because if it is, just let me know and I will step away from the situation. Completely had the opportunity at that time to do that and did not take it. Instead, continued to lie. Again, I don't know why. Why did this individual continue to lie? Why didn't they just basically tell me right then and there it wasn't going to work out? So the only reason I'm bringing in my own personal experience into this is because some of you might be able to relate, okay? Now, I don't want this reading to be based upon my experience and my energy, even though some of that may come through in order to, connect you to your experience because it may be similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use some sage spray just to kind of clear up some of this energy around me and the things that I talked about in regards to the Bachelorette and all this other stuff. The spray I'm going to be using is from All Things Intuitive. She's on Instagram as well as Etsy, so I'll list her down below. But the sage spray, because I don't use sage smoke anymore, and the reason why is because of my cats. It really bothers them. But the spray, they don't seem to mind it. And it smells, of course, heavenly. Just going to clear up this space here. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with this reading. It's going to be really amazing. I can just feel it already. All right, so our question is the person that you are thinking of right now for this reading, are they sorry for how things went, how they did things to you? So are they sorry for how things went, what they did to you, and have or will they grow from this experience? Okay, so some of you this could have just happened, some of you this may have happened long ago. So let's get into it. So the very first thing that we're going to focus on is when this person was in their darkness with what they did, all right, what did it look like? What did it look like? We're going to tap into those energies using the Dark Mirrors Oracle cards, my Twin Flame Shadows deck. If you guys are interested in any of the decks that I created, they are available in my Etsy shop, but if you're international, you'll have to email me for a special link. And we're also going to tap into the El Goliath Tarot, which is a shadow tarot deck, so it's perfect. So let me just go ahead and shuffle this up. Where was, this is past tense, where was your person in regards to their shadows and darkness? What darkness were they operating in? So we can just have a better understanding of this all. A better understanding of this person that was operating in their darkness. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put this tarot deck like this. I'm going to shuffle these a few times. Okay, this is the one. These are what's coming through. Interesting, haunted. Now, the one thing that I did talk about here was ghost. Hecate is connected to ghost, things that are haunting us. So I really feel that what Spirit wants to say immediately is that this particular person has not just moved on with their life for treating you this way and been unaffected. Okay, I'm definitely getting that immediately from this. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting this energy of faithless. You may have felt like this person, there's like no hope. It's just a hopeless situation. And I'm getting here that it may not be as hopeless or faithless as you actually think it is. So I want to go ahead and tap into this specifically for your person's shadows, but I feel like these fell out for a special message for some of you that have lost faith that this person is sorry or that they have not been affected by it. That's what I'm seeing here for this. Okay, so let's just shuffle these a few more times. I'm going to put this right here and this Dark Mirrors Oracle. Okay. So what did this person in their darkness, what did it look like? We have downcast pride. Interesting. Downcast pride. I'm going to grab 3 cards. Bride in a cage. Interesting. And triumph of lies. Wow. Immediately what I'm picking up on is the possibility that somebody may have been uncomfortable with traditional relationships. Bride in a cage to me is just like that kind of, matrimony, that kind of commitment. may have felt like it was just basically death to them. It was something that they just couldn't see themselves, in that light. So it could be that for whatever reason, maybe you were a very traditional type of person that was looking for a traditional type of a commitment, and they could not show up for you in that way. Or they just felt like commitment in general. Maybe they were really bad at commitment, but this kind of energy was like a cage to them, and they didn't want to get trapped in that energy. But then we have downcast pride. So this is definitely somebody who has a lot of, or this is all past tense, had a lot of pride, like too much pride. And then we have triumph of lies. So this is somebody who obviously did result to lying to you. We already, really picked up on this energy here. Somebody haunted by their actions. Usually that means that they're doing something or saying something that's creating a lot of heartbreak and sadness, which is usually connected to lies. So there's been like a bunch of lies that have really built up. And what I'm getting here is that somebody could not, instead of facing you and instead of apologizing to you and owning up to it, they couldn't. So instead it was easier for them to lie instead of to lose face value and to lose, they had too much pride to basically be honest with you. That's what I'm seeing here. So what's another energy here for their shadow, their darkness? And we had distance. So distant energy, easier to just kind of stay away, distance themselves. I'm getting somebody that may have ghosted you or just completely just distance themselves from you. Why? Because they had too much pride to be able to face you. This person may have, like I said, ghosted you. They may have broken up with you or ended things with you in not face to face, as in they did it through an email, a text message. Maybe you just suddenly saw that they're seeing someone new on social media, and that was just kind of like you got the hint. But it was definitely an energy of it was pretty shitty, is what I'm seeing here. It was pretty shitty the way that this person went about dealing with you. All right, so let's get some tarot on this. Oh, see, look at this, you guys, the Three of Swords. This is the pain. The Three of Swords can indicate third-party situations. So it means that it could be that they were lying and they were cheating and that there were other people that were surrounding their connection. It could be that there was people that were, in your life telling you things about that person. I used that example earlier. So, that could be very significant here. But it's just heartbreak and sadness all the way around. You feel betrayed. You feel stabbed in the heart. This is definitely a sad situation. It just created nothing but just sadness is what I'm seeing here. Yep, Nine of Swords. Look at that. But let me tell you something, though. What I am getting with the Nine of Swords is that it actually created a lot of anxiety and nightmare for this individual. The Nine of Swords is somebody who's being haunted. So the fact that haunted came through already, I feel is Spirit's way of confirming for you that this person did not get away unscathed. They've had to deal with some sort of anxiety or some sort of stress connected to whatever situation they created. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So I don't feel that this individual cast all this darkness into the situation or maybe even onto you and hurt you and was unscathed. I feel like they have had to experience some sort of pain. Maybe even they felt heartbreak and sadness over what they did to you as well, but they didn't show you. They distanced themselves from you. They had too much pride to face you, so they just kind of separated themselves. That's just what I'm seeing here. And then, look, L, hidden inner strength, the shadow cat. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, so this is a oracle card that is amongst the El-Goliath Tarot. So this actually, I don't believe is tarot. I don't think it's the strength card. It just means the shadow cat. So there's a shadowy energy here that's coming through immediately. Where this is a very shadowy reading, so it's not surprising to me. So this is like hidden. It's hidden inner strength. So I feel like what this is saying with the energy of hidden, this person hid from you. They hid from facing you, but they also, I just am getting this cowardly energy coming. They could not face you. They had too much pride. They have too much ego going on. And that really was what it was about. It actually wasn't about them wanting to do this to you. I almost feel like they had no choice because of all the stuff that maybe built up or the way that things were rolling out. Like they had no other choice but to basically kind of sneak away and cower off. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing. So I feel like this is special. Don't lose faith. It doesn't mean don't lose faith in this person, as in that, like you guys could work this out, because we haven't even got there yet on this reading. But don't lose faith that karma hasn't or won't be somewhat balanced with what's happened here with this individual. Nobody gets away scot-free. So whether they get their karma dealt to them on their own, with their own thoughts, their own fears, their own guilt, their own shame, or they get it dealt to them from another person, which helps them to kind of see their crappy behavior towards you and other people. Either way, I'm getting that there's going to be some sort of karma, or has been, since they've disconnected with you, has been some sort of karma. And don't lose faith in that. Don't lose faith, and try not to get into that mentality of this person's, just somebody who will never change. They'll always be this way, or that they are just scot-free and that they're just living their life and they're just totally happy. No, I am seeing pain. I am seeing pain, and I am seeing shadows here for this person. And I'm getting here that they were definitely operating from their shadow self. They're hidden. It's like their strength was hidden. Their strength was hidden when they were dealing with you. They were hiding as well from you. So that just tells me that this is somebody who was not operating from their authentic self. And when we're not operating from our authentic self, then you're not really experiencing the light that this person actually really is. Maybe you've never actually seen it, or maybe you did see it, you felt it, and that's what you fell in love with. But that's not really how they ended things with you and who they were in the end towards you, where you were just like, I don't even know who this person is. That's what I'm seeing here. Because you were dealing with some sort of a projected shadow. That's what I'm seeing. This little tiny cat and this projected shadow. So what was projected out could have been a facade. It could have been a diversion, not to have to deal with you. Sometimes people will hurt other people, so that way they don't have to deal with things. It's easier to hurt than to actually deal with something. It's just easier. That's what I'm getting from this person. It's just easier to do it. It's easier to just deal with you in this way. Easier to hurt you. All right, you guys. Very, very heavy energy. So why don't we go ahead and take a look and see what is their past and present energy towards you and their message for you. We're going to tap into the Angel Tarot, the Oracle of the Mermaids, and the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 that I created. So we're going to look at past energy and then, of course, present energy. I'm just going to shuffle these, and I'm going to go ahead and spread them out. All right, let's take a look at past energy connected to you. What does their past energy look like connected to you? Interesting. Sacrifice, this is very significant to me because it does talk about that there are some sacrifices worth making, and others that are going to destroy you. I really pick up on the fact that this individual may have had to sacrifice things with you for whatever reason, or they didn't feel like they could sacrifice their independence, sacrifice something that they were working on, sacrifice just whatever. So if this person was afraid of commitment, they may not have wanted to sacrifice their independence in order to be in a commitment with you. But, who knows? Maybe this person really did feel a connection with you, but at the end of the day, it's almost like you were a sacrificial lamb. So this, again, really taps into the energy of that this person really did a number on you. That is what I'm seeing. This person oh my God, look at this, you guys. It is not an accident. This person really did a number on you. Great sadness. 3 of Air, 3 of Swords again. So the 3 of Swords makes an appearance in this reading again. So, great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. Whew. Okay, so their past energy connected to you, they know they hurt you. They know they did you dirty. They know that they did you wrong. They absolutely know it without a shadow of a doubt. For sure. And I'm also getting that it actually pained them. It pained them more than you understand. It pained them more than you know. It hurt them more than you know. Is what I'm saying. I keep comparing you to others. Interesting. So I'm getting past energy that there was definitely third party. Okay. And if there wasn't, don't take this message. But I feel like there's other people around them that were influencing them back then. It could be their family, their friends, their coworkers, their colleagues, other people in the situation, or other romantic involvements. I keep comparing others to you. I feel like this person was still kind of searching for the perfect thing or the right thing. Now, they may have gone and searched for it and never found it. Maybe they did, who knows? But I feel like they were comparing you to other people, as in they were unsure. They were unsure whether or not you were the one for them, or they were unsure of whether or not they wanted to make the sacrifice for you. I feel like this person was still searching, and they were still kind of unsure and unclear about how they felt. That's what I'm seeing here with their past energy towards you. So what is their current energy now like? What does their current energy towards you look like now? Okay, well, they see you that you have definitely moved on. Okay? They see you as rising and not staying stuck or hung up on them. So that's actually really a positive thing. Really positive. So they hurt you, they broke your heart, but guess what? Now they're either sensing, or they feel it, or they actually see it. How are they seeing it? Who knows? Maybe you guys know the same people. Maybe they've seen you in person. Maybe they've seen you on social media. Regardless, they definitely either have an inner knowingness that you're not the type of person that's just basically going to be alone, and so they see that you have risen above. You have, you've done well, because it says rapid development, excellence, and success. So they definitely don't see you as somebody who just was broken forever over them. Most definitely not. We have the Two of Air. I feel like this person might still be confused about how they feel about you. They're still kind of stuck. Okay? They're at a stalemate with this. So they haven't completely let you go, is what I'm seeing here. Because this Three of Air, it's almost like they're still hung up on the pain. They're still hung up on the sadness and the heartbreak that maybe they dealt to you. So we have two people, but they're at a standstill. So I feel like things are stuck for them. They haven't really been able to properly maybe move forward. Now, it doesn't mean that they're, not able to live their life and move forward with their life. I'm sure they're doing just fine or doing whatever. But the thing is in their head, because air energy is in our head space, our thoughts, what we're thinking, very mental energy. They're unable to make a decision. It's also unwilling at this point. I'm unwilling or unable to figure out a solution to this problem. So this person has not apologized to you. You may have never heard from them ever again. And if you have, it may be that they still don't know how to bring forth that heartfelt apology to you, or they're not able or unwilling to see the error of their ways. We are going to continue on, but I definitely feel like this person has been haunted by you and haunted by what they did and the pain and the betrayal that it brought up. See, the thought of you still does things to me. This person's still thinking about you. I'm not saying they're thinking about you every moment of the day, but they have thought about you. They have definitely thought about you, and it does things to them. What does it do to them? It confuses the hell out of them. That's what it does. It confuses them. So you might be kind of like a great mystery to this individual. You might be the one that got away, the one that they can't close this door with or chapter with, the one that they can't resolve. And that might just be enough to keep them up at night. Nine of Swords energy. Might be enough, But I definitely feel like this person's stuck at this point, and they may be unable to or even unwilling to resolve it right now. So if you haven't heard from them, that's kind of what's happening here. All right, let's go ahead and just get kind of an overall extra message on, just their energy towards you. We have Guide. Interesting. The Page of Cups. So in this particular, in my readings, what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to bring forth a lot of astrological influences. So when it comes to court cards or major arcana, I will bring forth certain signs, but I won't do it for minor arcana. So this right here, to me, the Page of Cups, pages are actually represent all the signs of the element. So this could be all water signs. But I do see the Page of Cups as specific Pisces. And the reason why is because in traditional tarot, you're dealing with a fish. There's a fish in a cup that just reminds me of Pisces. So it could be that you're dealing with the Pisces, or you're a Pisces, or this energy is just around for whatever reason. Okay? But I'm getting guidance. So I feel like somebody feels shy. Somebody does want to bring forth a message. This Page of Cups is sometimes an apology. Some readers will say that. Or a friendly gesture. This could be somebody who is intuitive, sensitive, artistic, or friendly. So that could be another significant message. But what I'm getting here is that their overall energy with you, they're connecting with you in the higher realms. We have somebody who has heightened psychic abilities at this time connected to you. So they might be kind of in their headspace having conversations back and forth. And we also have guide. So a guide, a mentor, a trusted ally. I feel like they see you as somebody who's trustworthy and a mentor, like an ally, somebody who is on their side, somebody who cheers them on, somebody who basically loves them for who they are. So their energy connected to you actually looks really, really good. It looks very favorable. It looks very, very romantic is what I'm getting as well, kind of dreamy. So they might be dreaming about you. They might just be really thinking about you and reflecting on you. They might see you as somebody who can help them, as in a guide, bring them some sort of guidance. They might see you as somebody that you guys as a team would be a dynamic duo. If you guys were to come together, it would actually be a great team. So this person really feels your energy in a very positive way is what I'm seeing here. But I need to go my own way for a while. So this person is not ready to actually bring forth this energy to you. I see pages, yes, they are messages, but I see pages as they're not bringing forth this message just yet. They're just thinking about it. They're thinking about it. The Knight to me is somebody who's actually bringing forth that message, but they're not. They're thinking about it. They're going back and forth in their headspace about it. And maybe they just still need time. Maybe they still need to go their own way for a while to kind of figure themselves out, to just become more aware of themselves, to become healed, whatever it is. So the way this person's energy was towards you, where it's at right now in their overall energy, to me, I don't feel that this person has completely 100% forgot about you or let you go. I don't see that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on into the next phase. We're going to take a look and see why. Why, Spirit? Why did you have to meet this person? Why did they have to be a part of your life? Why did you have to go through all this crap? What were you supposed to learn? What good did it do? What good did it do for you? What good did it do for the other person? What's this all about? So let's go ahead and go into the archetype cards from Carolyn Miss and the Akashic Tarot. Let's see what archetypes were at play this whole situation. Let's see what we get with Alchemist. We have Don Juan. We have Poet. Okay, so I definitely get an energy here of possibly a very romantic individual, very creative individual. We do have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is like a very dreamy, very sensitive poet, artist energy, Don Juan, just somebody who is very much into getting caught up perhaps in the moment. And maybe this person did get caught up in the moment with you. But then we have Alchemist. This is somebody who's trying to create something at the same time. So it could just be that there was a part of them perhaps, or a part of you, like you guys came together in this very dreamy energy, but it might have taken you off your task. It might have taken you off of your path, whatever you were trying to work on. Maybe it was starting to influence that aspect of your life to where you were starting to lose yourself in this connection. So I definitely get a powerful chemistry, a powerful passion here, a very deep romantic energy for sure, okay? So and a poet is also words. I'm saying all the right words, or I'm saying things that are very beautiful, but at the same time, I can't follow up with this. Again, that would be a Page of Cups to me. A Page of Cups is somebody who still needs to learn. They're like a child. They still need to learn. I'm getting a child of love, somebody that needed to grow. So they give you this Don Juan energy here, but I'm getting here this was also meant to help you to grow emotionally as well. Maybe you came into it very naive. Maybe you came into it with all of your hopes and dreams pent up on this person. But at the same time, maybe you had certain things that you did need to create in this world. And maybe if you had gotten connected to this individual, you wouldn't be able to, move forward with your life's purpose and do what you need to do. So sometimes these connections, because they're so intense, can be very distracting. And that's what I'm getting here. What else? We have balance. See, look at that. This is an energy to help balance you, balance them, balance the scales. So I feel like you guys came together in order to balance each other out. But the thing is, when you guys came together, it's like two worlds colliding, very intense, and you guys became off balance. So unfortunately, you guys may have had to separate in order to regain your balance once again. But I definitely feel like they're starting to pick up on what an asset and how valuable you would be in their life currently. So they may have felt like they've missed out on this opportunity. And there may be some regret there, as in maybe they got together with other people or have experienced things that just didn't really feel like a fit for them. Maybe they were searching for things and it just didn't bring them the value or just the feeling that they thought it would. And so there's something about your energy that kind of sustains them and balances them out. Okay? And you too. Yeah, this is definitely about heart energy healing. You guys did come here to heal each other, to help each other to heal. And sometimes the only way that can be done is by triggering people in a negative way, drudging up those things, drudging up those wounds. So Archangel Raphael is definitely heart chakra energy with the green energy, but it's also about healing each other and balancing each other. So you guys may have really needed to go through this really traumatic or just very painful connection or experience in order to help balance each other's healing out. Look at that, summer and winter. Interesting. So this is about seasons. You know, the Five of Forces is the Five of Wands, struggle. So to me, it's like there's definitely an energy of struggling here. We also have the Seven of Wands too. It's about like fighting for something or putting your defenses up and holding this at bay. So I feel like there's a tug of war here. There's a struggle here between the two of you. You guys come together, two forces come together and collide. I'm also getting that there could be a significant energy in regards to, you know, the number 5 or the number 7 or life path numbers here. Even we have the number 8, but I feel like 8 is the energy in between to helps to balance people out. It's the infinity symbol. This could be a connection that's very significant, as in maybe it has something to do with timing. Maybe at some point down the line, you guys will come back around to each other when you guys are balanced, when you guys, you know, have gone off after, like, it's like this connection had its season, but it may have another season. You guys may come together at a different time throughout this lifetime. Perhaps. The Oracle of Delphi. The Oracle of Delphi to me is a feminine energy. It's like the High Priestess to me. And this is definitely something magical here. There's something magical about this connection. There's something that's actually deeper. Something deeper about this connection than just a connection where you come together and you learn something. I'm getting here, it's been scripted, pre-scripted. This is something that one person, it could be the feminine in this relationship, or just, I should say connection. It's not really a relationship right now, but a connection that you're aware of something. You're aware of some sort of esoteric knowledge. You're aware of some sort of deep spiritual wisdom. And you're kind of aware that you did sign up for whatever this is, and that this is just something that you had to experience with this individual. They're a part of your growth. They're a part of your healing. They're a part of your recovery. It's almost like they are a key in your life, but it helps you to retrieve something within yourself. Like, they're not necessarily that person that's going to turn the key, but dealing with them and this experience helps you to obtain this key of knowledge and wisdom, so that way you can unlock the best parts of yourself and you can start experiencing life at its full capacity. Maybe you were just kind of half awakened before you met them, and you became fully awakened through this experience. That's what I'm seeing here. And we have the light of the world. Hello, wake up. We have this person here. They're just kind of doing their thing. They're working. They're so busy with their life. And then you have this very enlightened individual knocking on the door saying, wake up. This is a connection that awakens. And I just talked about that, and I don't feel like it is an accident that it's coming through. So there's definitely this energy here where this connection is meant to awaken you on some level. It's supposed to bring forth some sort of awareness, but I'm getting that it's for them as well. So it's like this very intuitive, very mystical feminine energy. I feel like with this, the energy of the God or the guide and the ally and the mentor and that just that kind of energy, I feel like you might be this guide that's actually here for them to help them to awaken, but they might not have, they might still be searching for a key, is what I'm seeing here. They might be on a journey right now, a spiritual journey, searching for a key. And they might not know or understand yet that it's actually connected to you in this contract. And it doesn't mean that they have to be with you in order to receive this healing or receive this awareness. But there is something in relation to what you guys went through and the lesson that they need to learn that's going to help them to unlock the key within themselves to live their best self. So your connection is very powerful and very meaningful, and it's very much a part of both of your soul contracts in order to do some major healing in this life. Does it guarantee that you guys will come back together? No. Does it guarantee that, you know, without you that they can't do this healing or vice versa? No. It just means that there is some significance in what you guys experienced and the things that were brought up during that time and the things that might be still being like experienced on an energetic level that are key in healing and the key to your light. So somebody might be too tied up in the material world to really be open to have this full experience with you. But nonetheless, it's like spirits knocking on the door, you know, and helping to bring them from their darkness to their light. That's what I'm seeing here. Wow, that's really powerful, you guys. Really powerful. And we do have some numbers here. We have 1, 5, 7, 8, and 10. So I just definitely feel like this has something to do with a cycle. Years, weeks, months, something. But something has had to develop over a period of time. But it's definitely all the pieces are falling in place. There's definitely steps that are being taken. So to me, this is not an energy where people are not making any progress or headway. There is headway being made here, but we just may not be aware of it. And maybe some of us are. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead now and get into where's this person at on their ascension path right now? Where are they at? This right here is called the Crystal Medicine Oracle. So it's these circular cards. And we'll do the Art of Love cards by Denise Jarvie and let me think of his name. I'm sorry, I can't think of it. Tony Carmine Salerno that did the art. All right, where's this person at on their ascension path right now? Where are they at on their ascension path? We have intention. So to me, this is like what we put out there. That's like the intentions that we set. They might be very focused right now on a particular goal, setting a certain intention. We also have truth and integrity. I like to see this card, and the reason why is because we did see that this person did not act out of truth and integrity before. So this tells me here that this person may have changed. They may have really already had that karma or that awareness or that epiphany that they don't want to be the person that they were with you anymore. That's good. And we have unconditional love. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on this. What is the clarifier for intention? The sun, vitality. This is very much a masculine energy. So to me, the sun can also represent the sign of Leo. Let me just double check that with the cards that I already pulled, that there was no astrological influences with these. No, because this deck doesn't really have majors to me. Of course, the High Priestess can represent Moon's energy, so Moon would represent Pisces or Cancer. A lot of water in this reading and also fire. And for some reason, I've been doing a lot of readings that have a lot of fire and water in it for whatever reason. But this is about our strength, our courage, the thing that's going to make us happy, the things that we are, you know, where we're going to shine. Where we're going to shine, like the sunlight's going to be shining on us, and we're feeling really good. We're feeling really, really confident with the sun's energy. We're feeling vital. This is like life force energy. So I feel like your individual right now is on a path to create something perhaps in the physical world. They have certain intentions. They have certain goals that they want to, I'm getting here that they want to shine like a star. That's what I'm seeing here. They want to be recognized for something. They have intentions for big things, big dreams, big goals. This is big time energy. That's what I'm seeing. Things that are going to actually make them stronger and feel very confident and happy in the future. What's truth and integrity? We have the Seven of Trees, contemplation. Interesting. I feel like this person right now is really, well, not only are they contemplating, but they're really kind of looking back on all the things that they've put out into the universe, you know, how far they've come. So the Seven of Pentacles is that card where we reap what we sow. It's kind of like all that work and all that just effort that we put into a situation. It's like, do we really want to continue to go down this path with what we were working on? Is that really what we want? Or do we have a period of time where we can just kind of reflect and go, you know, what do I want to do next? So I feel like this person is reflecting, and this person is just kind of reevaluating their situation, and they're kind of on hold right now. They're learning something about truth and integrity though. Do I want to move forward with this? Does this feel right to me? Is this where I want to invest? So to me, it's kind of like, do I want to continue to invest in this particular way of life or way of being? Do I want to continue to be this type of person, or do I want to change and get different results? So I feel like they're definitely at a crossroads with their spirituality and with who they are as a person. That's just what I'm seeing here. And now we have unconditional love. What is this energy of unconditional love? Wow, Four of Hearts, Four of Cups. What I'm getting here, you guys, is that this person is really retrieved from probably relationships or just love in general. Even if they have somebody in their life right now, it doesn't matter. What I'm getting here is that they're definitely in an energy of reflecting. Again, Four of Cups to me is a card where we're not really accepting any offers. So that's why I'm saying this person may not be dating. They may be very much in an energy of, I don't want to date. I just want to focus on my spirituality, because the Four of Cups to me means that we want higher love. And that higher love is in the form of ourselves, or it's in the form of, you know, the universe, or they want something higher than just physical. They want something deeper. So this person may have really been searching for a while for something really extraordinary and something deep, but they have not been able to find it. And so what's happening now is they're starting to kind of having to reap. They're having to reap what they've sown, and what they've sown so far, or maybe just with you or other situations, things have not really evolved in that energy for them when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, when it comes to their heart space. So I feel like they're just kind of withdrawn right now, and they're not really wanting to participate when it comes to offering their cup of love, or even taking a cup of love from anybody. And if they are, it just might be very casual. I just feel like this person is really wanting something extraordinary, unconditional love. It's almost like they're willing to hold out for a connection, perhaps, with somebody who's really going to love them for who they truly are. And if they don't know who they truly are, or they are afraid to show people who they truly are, it's almost like they're in that mode of, I have no business being involved with anybody at this time. Then I might as well not be involved with anybody. If I can't make myself happy, then how the hell am I going to make you happy? Or they might even be in that mind frame of, nobody can make me happy. I'm always unsatisfied. I'm always left feeling just disappointed. And that's a huge indication of what's going on with us. We've got to balance something out within our own selves at that point. If we're feeling like everybody is just a big letdown, there's something going on with us. And so I feel like this person might be at that point where it's like, it can't be everybody else. It's probably got something to do with me. So rather than continuing to hurt everybody, maybe I should just be alone for a while. And that is what I'm getting for this person. So they're learning to unconditionally love themselves. Why? So that they can stop putting conditions on other people. They can stop putting this unrealistic expectation on other individuals. So they're really reflecting right now on their spiritual self and on their ascension path. This person is doing a lot of deep work, is what I'm seeing here for sure. Okay, next message. We're taking a look here and seeing what energy space does Spirit want you to be in when it comes to this individual. For your own healing, for your own self, what energy do they want you to try to hold for this individual? And it might be difficult for you, but this is what they're suggesting. This right here is the power of love. So the thing is, the power of love has the energy to heal. Okay? That's what they want. They want you in this energy. Power of love cards. Power of love has the power to, move mountains, to heal situations. What energy does Spirit want you to hold this person in? Or what energy do they just want you to be in? We have responsibility. We have trust. And we have willingness. Okay. So The very beginning of this reading, the one thing that did come out was the Faithless card. And I did feel that it was really a message for the person watching this video. Faithless. Trust. We must be willing to trust and also take responsibilities. Take responsibility perhaps for our own actions. Take responsibility. It could be that it's like trust that this person was not willing, or maybe is still not willing to take responsibility for their actions, but trust that everything is happening exactly the way that it's supposed to. So have more faith that this didn't just happen for no reason. Also, try not to allow what this person did to you to make you, or to cause you to lose faith in love and life. Okay? Everybody goes about things their own way. You have to be willing to participate and not draw yourself and close yourself off now to other experiences because of this energy that's still unresolved. You have to be able to move forward. You have to be able to carry on with your life. So what they're telling you here is to hold this person in a space, be willing to hold this person in a space of just trusting that there's a process, that there's a reason. There is a reason that you guys came together. Trust that this person can evolve. I'm also getting that. Trust that they may take responsibility one day. That deep down inside to the core of who they are, they really are a good person. It's just unfortunately, they might still be stuck or lost in their shadows. And that's the person that you dealt with at the very end. So it's about not giving up hope, not holding this person in shadow forever is what I'm seeing here. Holding this person in shadow actually holds them a little stuck when it comes to your connection. So sometimes we feel like, well, I can't forgive that person. So the thing is, our unforgiveness towards this individual may make it virtually impossible for them to be able to forgive themselves for what they did. And so that's also holding up their evolution. So if you want to help this individual to maybe perhaps come back to you and take responsibility for their actions, you've got to be willing to forgive them is what I'm seeing here. You don't have to forgive their action or let them treat you like crap ever again, but you have to be willing to release this person from the shadows. That's very key in this whole situation. You're freeing yourself. You're freeing them. You're helping the connection. So that's what Spirit wants you to be in, that kind of energy, okay? So let's take a look now and see what is the most important thing that Spirit wants you to know and understand just right now, and some advice, okay? What's the most important thing that they want you to know and understand? We're going to go into the Archangel Power Tarot cards. This right here is the Soulful Woman cards. Power of Support. Soul's Journey. Look at that. And Friendship. Okay. So this is the most important thing that Spirit wants you to know and understand at this time. So we're going to layer it. This right here is my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Power of Support. Safe passage. So this to me is like a journey. A safe passage through this journey. Supporting or support on your journey. That's what I'm seeing here. Look at this, 555. This is about moving in a new direction on your journey. 555. Fives are about stuck energy, things that need to shift and change. So if you're struggling right now on this journey, this is about, it's a wisdom wake-up call for you to continue to move forward. Don't stay hung up on this situation or this individual or person. Don't wait for this to resolve. It's either going to or it's either going to. I'm getting here it's going to. But it might not be in the way that you expect, meaning that it doesn't mean that this person comes back into your life and resolves it. You on your own have the power to resolve the pain and the triggers and all these things that have come up when dealing with this individual. You have the power to change things on your own. You don't need this person. This person actually doesn't have to hand you the key. You can grab this key yourself and unlock new doors. You can. So it causes you to have to face acceptance, letting go, and that trusting that if you do believe that you and this person, let's just say, are meant to be, or that you will see them again, just trust that things will go in that direction when the time is right. So I feel like support and friendship are not an accident on your soul's journey. So this is important to really have the support of family and friends or like-minded souls and individuals on your soul's journey when it comes to this whole situation. We have voyage. Don't be afraid to voyage off into uncharted territories or new territories, okay? You're going to be safe is what Spirit's saying. So some people might feel or believe that if they let go of a significant connection, that somehow they're going to lose it. The thing is, if you lose it, it was never yours to begin with. So we can't be in that mindset because all that's going to do is keep us stuck. Spirit is saying, wake up and smell the coffee. It's time to move in a new direction. It doesn't mean that you have to forget all about this or that this connection doesn't mean anything or never meant anything. It just means that your investment in it at this point, it might just be that you need to stop investing so much time and energy on this, okay? You need to stop investing so much thought and so much energy and time and thoughts and memories and just everything in this. It might be time for you to just kind of take off in a new direction. Okay? You'll be safe. You'll be okay. And the thing is, if you're worried that, somehow something's going to happen to your individual, like I don't want to leave them, I want to make sure that I'm there for them when they come back, if they come back or whatever, I feel like what Spirit's saying is they're going to be okay. You've got to take care of you at the end of the day. Okay? The power of support. Like you can be a support system for them energetically, but you do not have to hold them. You don't have to hold them in so much space to where you're not able to grow and now learn and move forward on your own. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay? So let's get some more information. Ace of Cups. It's all about you. You've got to focus on your own cup and you've got to allow this person to focus on theirs as well. Okay? And when we do this, positive new experiences come up for us. Okay? We also have spiritual work. This is about deep and lasting spiritual insights. So people have to love themselves first before they can love others. With the Eight of Michael. Yeah, somebody's stuck. You can be free. Remember I said this. If you choose it, you can. You can make a courageous choice to change your situation right now. You're not seeing things clearly. So I get this a lot with, either comments or just people, just talking to me about their connection. I can't move on, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. The thing is, yes, you can. We can do anything that we set our minds to. That's your mindset that you're stuck in. So the answer and the key here is to love yourself more. And when we love ourselves more, that means that we have more compassion and we let go and we let other people love their own way. And maybe this person doesn't love your way or the way that you want them to love you, but they need time and space to be able to figure that out. You can't make it happen. So that's going to take time. And for some, it might take lifetimes. Who knows? We have the Five of Cups. See, everything happens for a reason. You got to release this. You got to embrace opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining in this. So at the end of the day, what Spirit's saying here is that, yes, this is very significant. What you went through, what you experienced with this individual, for them as well. Okay, for sure. But they're either going to learn the lesson and grab that key, or they're not. And the only thing that you can do is just trust that what is meant for you will come about. And if it doesn't, you got to search for the silver lining here. You got to search for the silver lining. But what I am getting for this reading, the most important thing I feel for people that are resonating with it, is that this person definitely has felt uncomfortable feelings about this situation. And they actually see you as that you have released them, which in a way you have, but you haven't if you're still watching this video. But maybe you're working on it. But the thing is, they definitely see that you have moved beyond them, which is a good thing. So that's great. And they also see you now as somebody that they wish that they might be able to have in their life, like a friend. That's what I feel. I feel like if anything, this person wishes that you guys could at least just be friends. They don't like this uncomfortable energy between the two of you. They don't like all this crap that happened, is what I'm seeing here, for sure. Okay. So they've been a part of your journey, but they're not your entire journey. Okay, and that goes for any kind of connection. Twin flames, soulmates, karmics, it doesn't matter. This right here is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. We're going to tap into future energies. Is it possible? And what I will say is this: anything is possible. Nothing's set in stone. So what is the likelihood that you and this individual would ever see each other or even speak in this lifetime? And if so, what does it look like? This right here is my Twin Flame Oracle. What's the deal? The Four of Wands. Well, if somebody's trying to find themselves, I feel like once they are feeling like they've built a foundation for themselves, their ideas on commitment or what they want in a relationship, because that's, to me, Four of Wands is a very beautiful card when it comes to relationships and foundations and maybe even perhaps marriage. We've got reinvention. So this is a possibility perhaps that when people reinvent themselves or they see things in a new way, there may be a possibility. Right now, it might be in the clouds, as in it's not based in reality right now that this is possible. But when people do the work and they take the time to reinvent themselves, this may be possible. Yeah, but we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is, we have 2 fours. So that's interesting. Foundation is 4, but 4s are also about work. The hard work that we do, now we can rest kind of energy here. Oh my gosh. Twin flame. So that could be significant for some of you out there that are on a twin flame journey or see this person as your twin flame. The Four of Wands in traditional tarot, a lot of readers will say that's a twin flame card because it has an 1111 on it, but that's just, up to, people's opinions. But yeah, we definitely have some strong indicators here of twin flame connections. But again, people need to heal. They need time to heal and recover. And that's really what the message has been this entire reading, is that this individual just is still kind of finding themselves and still finding their way. But they definitely have energy towards you that's very, very loving and very positive. They just don't know how to bring it forth. They don't know how to bring it forth. And we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can be a Cancer or just any water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, another water energy here. Wands energy, fire here, fire, water, I don't know why, but Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive. So I see this Queen of Cups in this tarot that I created as somebody who is loving themselves. They're taking the time to love themselves. This is also somebody who's very intuitive and psychic and sensitive, and so they just feel things. They know things. They just know. There's an inner knowingness here. And the Oracle of Delphi already came up as that High Priestess energy for me. And that really tells me here that somebody, especially the feminine in this connection, is really, really intuitive about this connection. Feels it, knows it, senses it, understands it. And it might just be that your person needs that time and space in order to understand it from the same perspective as you. And we have offer. Wow. I definitely feel like it is more favorable that you and this person would come into contact again and that they would bring something forth after a resting period. I definitely see more of a positive here. To say yes, that you and this individual may see each other, or you may hear from this individual at some point in this lifetime. I definitely feel a strong yes here, but it doesn't mean it will happen. But I feel like it's a very strong indicator of yes, because of offer. Yes, somebody's coming forth. Somebody is feeling like they love themselves. They've healed, they've recovered, they've reinvented themselves. They might be ready now for this foundation of this twin flame connection that you guys have kind of been working on, but unaware this entire time that that's what it was. Do you see what I'm saying? So everything that you guys experienced, all the pain, all the agony, all of it, it's all been leading up to this point. And it could be a twin flame reunion. I have no idea, you guys. But that's what Spirit's given me. You guys see it. I pull all the cards on camera. Can't make it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.